Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, and hi, my name is Megan. If you're new, thanks so much for joining me, everyone. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a Traveler's Company Traveler's Notebook unboxing. So I purchased from two different shops. The first one is from Stationery Station 515. I believe they have an Etsy shop, but I did purchase from their website. So I'm going to share a little bit about my experience with them, and then I also purchased directly from the Traveler's Company USA website. So I'll talk a little bit about that as well. So if you're interested in seeing what I got and my experience ordering from these websites, please stick around. All right, so this is not something that I purchased from those two shops most recently. This is something that I've actually had at least a year. So I do have experience with Traveler's Company's Traveler's Notebooks. Like I said, I think I got this in 2024 with some other like 2021 limited edition like items. And this is the standard Traveler's Notebook size in the camel color. And I haven't really taken it out, haven't really used it. I think I want to use it as a travel, like a legit travel journal this year and moving forward. So I decided to go ahead and get some accessories. And then I also wanted to get a passport size notebook so that way I could use it as an everyday carry. I'm currently using two B6 sized notebooks. One's a planner, one's an actual notebook for my planning, and it is working out. I still like how I'm using it. I'm actually going to do an update video about that in the near future, but I like it, but they're getting a little bit bulky because of what I'm putting in there, and so I wanted to just have something a little bit smaller, and I thought the passport size would be perfect. So this is from Stationery Station 515. I'll leave a link to both their Etsy and their website. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I purchased this all with my own money. This is a shop that originates from Japan, and I purchased these items. They have a lot of different stationery items, and for the Traveler's Company items, they have several items that are limited edition that are no longer on the Traveler's Company USA website, like they're sold out. So I went ahead and purchased from them, and it came like this. So I have two charms, the passport, and then I got this cloth bag. So I'm going to go ahead and unwrap this, and then I'll show you exactly what I got. So these are the things that I got from Stationery Station 515. The first thing that I got is this cloth bag, and this one I think was a limited edition item, but I don't remember from what. So this one says Coffee Table Trip from Traveler's Factory. It is, I think, designed for a passport size or a little bit bigger. So this is the passport size, and it can definitely fit in there. So that was what I was thinking, that I could use this as a carrying pouch for my passport. And if I wanted to, or if I could just put other things in it. So I thought that that was really cute. And then I got these two charms. So this one is the Yoseki Charm, and this was something that was limited edition last year, I believe, or maybe the beginning of this year. And I saw it on the US website, and I kept thinking about it, and didn't get it. And then when it sold out, I was immediately sad. So I think I want to put this charm on my camel colored notebook. I thought that would just be really, really cute. I love the checkered design here with the inlaid wood, and it does have the hole so you can just thread it right through. So I think I will do that later. That's the plan for that one. And then this Mizuhiki Charm, which is really pretty. I think I want to put this on the passport. Hopefully that'll look nice. So this one says, Mizuhiki is a Japanese traditional and decorative rope used to tie gifts sent to people. This is made in Iyo, a region located in Shikoku Island. This place has been making Mizuhiki since the Heian era around AD 800, and we have tied this rope in a traditional way that resembles a flower of a plum. A plum that blooms prior to spring symbolizes the progress of one's fate. Please add this to your traveler's notebook. So I thought that was nice, and there's a little bit of blue in it, and I thought that would really go with this passport. So I got the to and fro passport size, and this should be in the blue color. So this, I believe, is the 2020 limited edition. And yes, it is in the blue. And I was really inspired because, probably like the rest of you, you might have seen the 2022 limited edition traveler's notebooks that came out with like the airplane, the hotel, the record company, and the train. And I was like, oh, there's a little bit of FOMO there. But then I was looking at them and I was like, I don't know if I actually want one of those. And so I was going back and forth, and debating if I should just wait for the restock or if I should try and get a different limited item. And so then I was looking at the Starbucks Reserve and then looking at the to and fro. And I just thought that the to and fro would be really nice because I like the thought behind it, that you're going to and fro different locations. So here it is. This is the blue. It is really, really dark. Like, it looks black. So I'm hoping that this will lighten up and patina a little bit with time. But the reason why I got this cloth bag was because if I'm carrying this around in my purse, some of the insides of my purse are lighter. I'm not sure if this is if the dye on this leather is going to transfer or not. So I was thinking I might put it in the bag so that it wouldn't accidentally rub and transfer. With darker interiors, probably is not going to be a big deal to me, but for my lighter purse interiors, I was thinking to put it in the cloth bag. So here we go. So it says to and fro on it, and here's the inside. It does come with an insert, just a blank insert, and that's pretty much it. That's all that came in this. Oh no, I lied. There's also this band as well. And then this, sorry, I am all sorts of things because I was talking. So you have this extra band here that the packaging came around that you can use. And then you have the information about the traveler's notebook, the leather care instructions. It also comes with an extra band, which I think I might transfer out because I like the contrast of this like yellow gold material. And that's everything that came with the passport. It's a super cute size, and I'm really, really excited about it. So that is everything that I got from Stationery Station. I ordered from them, I think on the May 3rd, and this was during the Golden Week, or that like week-long vacation in Japan, because there's like several holidays in a row. So on their website, it did say that they would not be fulfilling orders until May 9th. And so they did. On May 9th, they emailed me and they sent me an email saying, here are the items that you purchased. And they took a picture of each of the items. And then I think either later that day or immediately the next day, there was another email saying that my item had shipped. So I believe my item shipped May 9th or May 10th, and then I got them yesterday, and yesterday was May 13th. This was through EMS shipping, so that's the Japanese, I think like Japanese standard shipping, and then it gets sent through, once it comes to the US, it goes through USPS, so the Postal Service, and it went through New York for me, was the entry point, and I'm in Boston, so it came like really, really, really fast for me. I know that for EMS, it does say that there's a signature required. My post office signed for me, but fortunately, the building that I'm in, we have mailboxes, and this packaging fit in the mailbox. So I think that's why they signed for me, so they could just kind of put it in there. I was a little bit frustrated with that because I was like, if they had left it outside, then I would have been, potentially someone could have taken it. And this was, I mean, these things add up. So anyway, that was no fault of Stationery Station. That was the US Postal Service and my mail carrier in particular. So overall, I had a really good experience with Stationery Station. they have some items that are harder to get. And so if you're interested in getting it from them, you know, I would recommend it, but I've only ordered from them this one time. But their service was prompt and I got my items. And for me, because I'm close to the entry point for when these items came in, it came really quickly for me. All right, so the second set of items that I ordered is actually from the Travelers Company USA website. So this came in an outer plastic mailer, and then this was stamped on the inside. So let's go ahead and see what I got. So they do include the invoice and some extra packing paper. And then here are all my items. So for me, this was all about filling out everything else that I wanted to get for my passport and then a few other extra items. So the first thing I got were these passport notebooks. They're blank, 64 pages in the MD or Midori paper, and this is cream. They said that this is the original paper that says pursues the best feeling of writing. Apparently it goes well with fountain pens and it doesn't bleed as much. I don't know. I'm not super familiar with the paper, but I thought I'd try it out. I actually meant to only get one of these, but I think I added 2 to my cart on accident. Obviously didn't check. So now I have 2. I hope I like them. The next thing I got were these 2 postcards, which were limited edition items. I think these were in collaboration with locations that work with and sell Travelers Company products. So this one is Tampa Bay, and this is the paper seahorse. So I thought that was just a really pretty postcard. And then this one is, what is this one? This is Two Hands Papery from Boulder, Colorado. So I thought that was really pretty as well. And they also had one for Yoseki stationery in New York City, but that postcard sold out. And then there was another one for Philadelphia, which didn't really interest me as much. And I think those were the other 2 postcards because I think there were 4 total. No, there was a 5th one that I think was maybe one of the, was a California location. That one also sold out. I also got this leather coaster in the brown color. So this is another limited edition item that I was thinking about. I actually wanted to get the camel color coaster, thought about it. The camel color sold out. And again, I immediately had some FOMO, so I decided to get the brown color. So this is the coaster. It just comes with, I think this is the leather care. Actually, I have no idea because there's no English translation, but yeah, so this is the color brown. It's just a coaster, leather coaster. I also thought that this would be nice so I could see what the brown color looks like because I don't have that color Traveler's Notebook yet. So that's nice. That was about $9, I think. And then I got this passport insert. So this is the pocket or passport insert that I got. This one was $38. I wanted to get the B-Sides and Rarities limited edition one, but they were all completely sold out. And everywhere other like stationery shops that sold Traveler's Notebook products, they didn't have the mustard color, and I really wanted the mustard color. I thought that would contrast nicely with the blue color or the darker color. So I wanted the mustard color. So I got this one, and it has a pocket here. It has this pocket, which folds over, and then it has this zipper pocket here, which would close up enough that you could put coins in it. And it has this kind of stiff feeling to it, like it's a cloth, but I think it's advertised as like a paper cloth. So it's definitely stiffer, but that also means it's really thin. So I thought that that would also work really nicely. The B-Sides and Rarities looked a little bit of a thicker fabric, and so I thought this would be really nice if I'm putting this in an everyday carry. So I got that one. Then I got the insert for the standard size notebook, and this is another MD paper in the blank paper. I'm gonna go ahead and open this because I think this is what I will be using for my actual like travel journaling. The paper does feel really nice. It's very smooth. Yeah, it's really, really smooth, and it feels fairly thick. Like I can't, it's not thin like a Tomoe River paper. It's definitely thicker. I'm excited to try that out. And then this is a nice cream cover, which will be great for decorating. So then I got this brass clip, and this is the Have a Nice Trip with the plane on it. Give me a moment to unbox this. Okay, so here it is. There we go. And I was thinking I could just have this in my everyday carry or when I'm doing travel journal writing, because I'd like to try and keep everything in the notebook and not have to take inserts out. So I know that this is a really nice way to make sure you clip it at the top and and it'll make sure that your notebook, your inserts lay flat. So it has a nice spring to it. I just really like the airplane and the Have a Nice Trip phrase on it. So that is the clip. And then the last thing I got was this leather balsam. So this was $15, and this is for 125 mils. They had a 50 mil one for $10, and then this 125 mils was $15. And I was like, well, I might as well just get the bigger one for $5 more. I have a Hobonichi Weeks. I have a Foxy Fix Hobonichi Weeks size cover that I cleaned because it had some dirt on and smudging on it. So I cleaned it, and then it left it really, really dry. And so I'm gonna try and use this on it to see if it'll bring some life back into it, because I'm really kind of sad. I felt like I messed it up a little bit, even though it looks cleaner. It looks really dried out. So I'm gonna add this on it and we'll see how that works. So hopefully it'll turn out nicely. And then I might add it to my traveler's notebooks. I'm not actually sure yet. But that's everything that I purchased from Stationery Station and Travelers Company USA. So I'll be doing a voiceover for this next part since it is sped up. I'm not sure if I made it clear in the earlier section or segment, but my final thoughts on the Travelers Company USA website, like purchasing process. Overall, I had a really good experience. I placed the order and I got notification a few days later that the items had shipped. And as you can see, the box came in really good condition. There was that plastic outer mailer that I had mentioned in the unboxing but you didn't see, and that kept that cardboard box nice and protected. And then the items were packaged nicely as well without being overly packaged, other than the actual like independent single traveler's notebook items. So anyway, I really liked it, and generally, would recommend shopping from the actual website, although things can sell out a little bit faster than some of these third-party websites. Okay, so as you can see here, I am restringing the passport. I wanted to change out the standard blue elastic that came originally with the passport and change it to that gold elastic that came as an extra. And I also wanted to add the charm in. Here I'm kind of fiddling around to make sure that the elastic isn't too loose or too tight, and then I actually spent a really long time on this part because once I got everything knotted and I thought settled, I then looked at the charm on the front and I thought I had put the charm on backwards. It turns out all you need to do is just kind of rotate the elastic a little bit when you're putting the elastic around the notebook, but I didn't realize that at the time, so I spent way too long on this, fiddling around, thinking that I had the charm on backwards, and then restringing it yet again. So I cut some of that out, but you can see me kind of playing with it here. All right, so then I went ahead and put in the gold paper, like cloth paper folder. And then I'm showing you here how you can use the extra elastic. And if you open the two books up to the middle, put the backs together, the front and the back together, and put that elastic down the center, you can actually create a jump band. And then as you can see, you can slide that in underneath the elastic that goes in, that's in the passport, and you can actually have 2 notebooks. You can even have a 3rd notebook if you really wanted to chunk it up. I ended up with just the single notebook because I knew that I wanted to keep it nice and slim, because this is more of a wallet rather than a notebook. So that is my unboxing of all the Travelers Company products that I've purchased recently, and my setup for my new everyday carry passport size notebook. Super no frills, very basic. I'm excited to use this and see how it is. I'm hoping it'll really work out for me. All right, welcome back. Hopefully you're still with me, and hopefully you enjoyed the unboxing. So I think I tried to do a setup of the Traveler's Notebook at the end of that video, but as you can see, I didn't really have anything in it, and I wanted to give you a quick update. So I have been using this for a few months now. I'll leave some sort of annotation of how long I've actually been using it, but I wanted to give you an update on what the Traveler's Notebook looks like. I did, I think originally in the video, say I was going to try and put it in that canvas sleeve. Haven't done it because it's just kind of a pain in the butt if I'm going to be using this as my everyday carry and wallet, which is what I've decided to do for right now. So as you can see, it's pretty dinged up, but I like that. That's kind of the beauty in, you know, the uniqueness of the Traveler's Notebook, is that it can get a little bit distressed, and I think it looks even cooler, right? Because you've actually been using it. So here's what I did. I put the charm on here, and actually the charm on the back was starting to unravel at the edges here. So I just used some clear top coat nail polish to seal the edges, and I haven't had any problems since. But originally it was kind of unraveling a little bit. You can see the red kind of unraveled a little bit. So I did use that clear top coat nail polish, and now everything's fine. I did use the, what is this? The mustard color, what is that called? String, because I thought that it would go really well with the charm. So here is what the cover looks like. As you can see, the cover is really a little bit torn up in the front. And that's what it looks like. And there you can see the distressing. But like I said, I'm okay with that. And I think on camera it's showing up a little bit lighter. In person, it definitely has a deeper blue. But in the sunlight, it definitely comes out. You can tell that it's a blue. So I mentioned this in my haul, which I believe should already be uploaded. I had purchased from Amazon the plastic sleeve with a bunch of other accessories. The plastic sleeve is the only thing that I'm using, but it does have 4 pockets. So I have my ID, my library card, I go to the library a lot, and then a few of my credit cards and debit cards. I did also, as you can see, I've made some changes to this. I was originally going to use this for money, but what I found was that this sleeve kind of opens a little bit, and it's not exactly my favorite. So I do have this ollie clip, which I purchased a little bit later from the Container Store, just because it was convenient and they had some ollie clips there. And I have been using that to keep this closed. Sometimes I'll put some larger bills, like a single 20, or if I have a receipt in here that I need to keep and hold on to, I'll put it in this sleeve, and also here as well. Then I've been using the notebook, not a whole lot, but I have been using it. In this pocket, in the back zipper pocket, I do have my money. So I have the cash, and then I also have a few coins as well. So I have been trying to use cash a little bit more, which is why I wanted to have this zippered pocket. And then in the last plastic zipper pocket, I have my health insurance, my vaccination card, and then some stamps, and then my Charlie card, which is my train pass, basically. So that is everything in the Traveler's Notebook. That's what I use. I carry it around in my purse. I just throw it in my bag, which is why all of this distressing has happened. And I also carry it around, depending on what clothes I'm wearing. It's big enough, or it's small enough that I can fit it into my pocket, especially if I'm wearing more like linen shorts, something with larger pockets. I also can carry it, and you know, it kind of just looks like a notebook, doesn't necessarily look like a wallet, so I feel comfortable if I do need to carry it. And then for the Charlie card or the train pass, it is on a kind of a tapped system where you tap your card to get in. And having the card in the very back like this, I can just have the notebook and just tap the sensor and it will pick up. I don't have to worry about other cards getting in the way, and this leather is not too thick as well, so I don't have to undo this and get my card out. I can just boop and then get on the bus or the train. So I really like that as well. So that is my traveler's notebook passport setup and what I'm currently using right now. And this is for the month of July. All right, let me know if you have any questions down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you're interested in seeing more videos from me, planning, journaling, and book-related videos, I'd love it if you'd hit the subscribe button as well. I'll talk to you down in the comments and see you in the next video. Bye.